Okay, guys, I'm streaming live on Google Plus, and I'm trying to figure this whole thing out because I haven't used Google Plus in so long, and I just want to let you guys know that now I can finally make Google Plus Hangouts podcast again. The MMA, what is it? The MMA Breakdown Live Chat podcast will be back because the reason why I stopped doing it is because somebody flagged a video of mine saying basically my video talking about Vanderlei Silva getting knocked out by Chris Lieben like 6 months ago or a year ago was too violent, and they wouldn't. And then Google said, "Well, your podcast was basically flagged, so we can't allow you to upload or do a podcast for 6 months." And I was like, "How is my video being violent?" But they said it was flagged for violence, so it was taken down. There was no way for me to contact YouTube and go, "Dude, I'm talking into a microphone. How's that violent?" But it was some bozo who flagged the video. But we're back live and we're talking about Daniel Cormier versus John Jones. And I'm going to break it down like this. John Jones is an undefeated fighter, an elite, good wrestler. John Jones is a great wrestler. He has weird kicks, knees, and elbows. He uses his elbows, his knees, his kicks to dominate fighters, and he uses his long length. And he's never been put on his back and never been completely dominated. Okay, never completely dominated. And the way to beat these guys is to be completely dominant. You got to be aggressive. You got to put him on his back. And Daniel Cormier's got to be very aggressive and be able to take him down and ground and pound him. Because when was the last time John Jones was on his back? When was the last time GSP was on his back? When was the last time Renan Barão was on his back? Never. And those are the guys that are completely dominating and whooping everyone's ass. So Daniel Cormier dominated elite heavyweights, and it's weird he started his MMA career at like 35, 36 years old, or however old he is. He didn't start at like a 20-year-old, and he's a great wrestler. He trains at AKA with elite fighters. John Fitch, he trains with Cain Velasquez, and then you got John Jones, who trains out of one of the best camps in the world. And I think this is the fight that's either going to make John Jones break and lose his title, or he's going to be in an adversity where he does get completely dominated, but still comes back to win. Something like a Chael Sonnen versus Anderson Silva fight. And you got to look at it this way. Like I said, John Jones needs to be taken down onto his back and see what happens when he's in a compromising position where he's just getting grounded and pounded. And yes, everybody said, well, Daniel Cormier's dominated the light heavyweight division. Well, he fought Patrick Cummins, which is an okay fighter, not an elite guy like John Jones. He beat up Dan Henderson. Okay, Dan Henderson's not in his prime anymore. I think if Dan was in his prime, it would have been a hell of a fight. But let me know what you guys think of this fight. Do you think John Jones will actually be able to beat Daniel Cormier convincingly? Or will it be one of those fights like Alex Gustafsson where it's a back and forth fight? Because John Jones hasn't really had anybody on his level. And even Daniel Cormier, which gives me goosebumps, says, dude, I want you to be the guy who is going to test my skills. Because most often than not, Daniel Cormier is coming in there whooping people's asses and not really testing his skills, not really being in adversity. Because you got to be in adversity to make it. If you're just, I think the same thing with Ronda Rousey. She's going to have to be able to be taken down and grounded and pounded and see if she can come back over that. If she can't, then she's not the elite fighter we thought she was, because there's always fighters who start very aggressive, and if they get in compromising positions, they kind of get messed up. Look at Renan Barão when he got overwhelmed by TJ Dillashaw. I never thought that would happen, but this is, like I said, a little video, a little podcast that I wanted to throw up there and let you guys know that the MMA Breakdown live chat will be every Friday. So you guys can look out for that. This is just my little intro to the podcast, letting you guys know that at least every Friday I'll try to jump on here, or at least I'll do it this way. Every pay-per-view fight, I'll jump on here on that Sunday, and we could talk about the fights and break it down and see what you guys got to say. Because I want to make this a podcast where you guys ask questions. I'll turn the question button on so you guys can ask questions live, and I'll definitely talk to you guys. So with that being said, this has been a little quick MMA breakdown live chat. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.